Hero Parkin. This is the spot made to talk superheroes. We're going to review Wonder Woman. And Ben, what did you think?
I think it was a great movie, despite the challenges that it had to overcome. I think it was a very successful movie. I think the Amazon fighting style was just very well done and just amazing to watch. World War I era that it was set in, culture shock that we watched Diana go through. Very interesting to watch and see how she handled certain things, and I think the emotions that you witness her going through really solidify your love and relatability to the character. But Wonder Woman, I think her best moments were her expression of her passion and just how she just rushed into battle. And I think my favorite scene personally was on the front lines when she rose up from the trenches and just rushed into battle to face the enemy forces in all her Wonder Woman fierce awesomeness.
Yeah, absolutely. That scene to me just blew me away. Like when she was so worried about helping everyone to where everyone else is just like, this isn't the main reason. We have to go walk past all this to get to the real deal. She was like, no, I'm not gonna pass this. We have to fix this now.
Right.
And I love when she put on her crown and then she turned around and oh my God, it was amazing. The music, just everything. And to me, a lot of this movie was the chemistry between her and Chris Pine.
Hilarious.
Hilarious, and then when it needed to be serious, it was serious, and you really felt their connection, Gal Gadot with her, I don't know where she got all this charisma from, but it was just so charismatic. It kind of reminded me of Chris, because I always said that Superman, the best person to play Superman was Christopher Reeve, and just because of that charisma that he gave. I mean, when he smiled, his whole performance, it was just charismatic, and that's what I felt from her. It was really similar to Christopher Reeves. Like, I just felt that charismatic from her, and no one else to me could play that role besides her, because it was her. It was that Wonder Woman was Gal in that whole movie, and it was amazing. I was just so happy to go, and I already thought it was gonna be really good, but then after the movie I was just blown away. Like,
I have to admit, I wasn't thinking it was gonna be all that great.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was gonna be another DC crash, but it surprised me. It was really good.
Yeah, definitely not a crash. The director, this is only her second big movie. She's done some TV episodes. She did that movie Monster in 2003 with Charlize Theron, and kind of a different type of movie too. It was a movie about a serial killer, and then she goes and does a superhero movie. And I think to have a female director in this movie was a big deal, and because you really got that. I mean, I'm not a woman, but you really got that connection of the female audience in that movie, and I loved every bit of it. Was there anything that you thought that they could have improved on?
I mean, just nitpicking, it felt like the Chris Pine and Wonder Woman fell in love pretty quick.
Yeah.
But that's just nitpicking.
Yeah.
What I thought, I heard something that, because she's Israeli, that she is also trained to fight because of where she lived. So she has some training, some actual real training, and I wonder, I wonder if that actually helped her in her action scenes, the fighting scenes. Yeah. So
I loved all the Amazons in the movie. I loved it. I thought they did everything perfect in that aspect. I really felt like you really saw her grow as a woman from just being that little child to growing into who she became at the end.
Right.
And the whole movie, just even down to the seeing snow for the first time and just not knowing what anything is, she really pulled it off. And the acting in this movie was superb.
And even the people that they cast as the Diana as a child.
Mhm.
I think they were great.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when the mother jumped off and finally fought too for the first time, that was awesome.
I think this movie was a success because it told the story of a strong woman that stood against a war, and a war to end all humanity, and knew that only love can save the world.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like a true hero story. I feel for DC, and I think that was something they needed.
Yeah, they definitely needed that. I feel like it was just, you just believed it all, and it was just completely just a true hero movie. I mean, she gave off that vibe of just only wanting to help, and I loved it, man. I will say the one thing that I did not like about it was that there was no post scene at the end.
Yes.
What
I think we're all just so used to that. We're like,
Yes.
okay, now we're going to sit here for a few minutes and
I
wait
mean,
for that
yeah.
scene that might not give us really anything, but
Yeah.
we're going to watch
Yeah.
it.
I thought it would have been a perfect spot to, promote Justice League and what's going
Right.
to happen in the future. I will tell you, with this fighting style that Wonder Woman has of kicking butt, all the angles were perfect. I loved all the slow motion.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that the director just did a great job of making it feel massive, big, and just awesome, and threw some humor in there, which was hilarious. And I think it was, besides Deadpool, that was probably the most I laughed in a superhero movie, to be
Pretty
honest.
funny, yeah.
It was
had some
hilarious.
really good funny parts, and some really good serious parts, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It had a nice flow.
I guess we can move on to ratings. What would you rate this?
I think I would give it like an 8.7, I think.
8.7. I'm gonna put it up there with my rating of Man of Steel, which was
Okay.
which to me was an 8, like almost a 9. So I'll give this an 8.7 as well. I think that it's almost a 9. It's almost as good as Man of Steel. I just love Superman, so that's the only reason that Man of Steel was up more. But I think that this is DC's best movie, though. If I didn't love Superman so much, this would probably be my favorite DC movie.
Understandable.
Yep, highly recommend it, and we all say to go watch it. Go watch this movie.
Definitely. Worth every penny. This has been Hero Parking. Please subscribe to our channel. Check us out on Facebook. Everybody had a great day.